President John Dramani Mahama afiwe no 68th independence na team no reflect, review and research. Omodomodi kaka so mo research economy no mo research Ghana nti ne ma bebre enemoye na ade ba ko mo reflect etimi review so matimi take decision.
Ghana want to do go more this is here political Mavis lady ya call free SHS we obi di ho dance kasa mana na danko akufo-addo onim communicative rough enyasem keto okotena po-addo mo kire fidie sukura ekudi nkomo kwakra nso ho enyasem na we ye compilation ahodo ankwafo bi akekansi ani efa political Mavis nsem a oka ene nkofo ahodo aka omudi nkomo edifa o my Ghana me pese obeti sa asem no face that kai so be subscribe to my channel for more videos aya share na fakokromoti ni si like ne so na bibia anya kama me video tuma na onsa aka na onso wanya bi ahwe yankwa ni enkotie ensema hodo nkofo ekeka
abusiafo. It is possible we nyina nim se match e de Ghana bosome ana ewo na nyina na 68 years ago mfie aduosia enwotwe achi no ene na nanom de oma ho odi music omo kra omo no padua nyina siwu ene je fa ho die de ma Ghana ene itimede ya nsese ebo kase Ghana ye oman konkron ewo wiase afa na nyina omo so edi mutintiman pa na President John Dramani Mahama afiwe no 68th independence na team no reflect, review and research. Omodomodi kaka so mo research economy no mo research Ghana nti ne ma bebre enemoye na ade ba ko mo reflect etimi review so matimi take decision ewo ho nurse for any teachers appointment no mo revoke ye no sisi aban sa de abase omo ayepam mo fra adwuma mu nyina no ye san hwe na ye for mo nko no mo nko ye adwuma na teacher for no so yisi for appointment letter with certificate and license exams and national service no fakọ no monya validation ma by 14th March 2025 no monya manage vow to payroll so na ban ntia kamti wa want ye no ye bo wa mane na ye fast da e ma Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association penifo omo gire o ma na so ye ka asesa ban no ahwa me fa nurse fo ya san ko gua mo manko anko hwe ayarefo a ahwe Ghana fo a ombeti atua na Ghana nso de enim de we a ya pomudi ho nsem si hia ye panti se nurse 40 atua de a na chese amane pa na abeto Ghana so ana fe GS Ghana Education Service penifo so omudi akotene e wo saa ansem ye amati teachers no yetimi sa from back ana fe lawyer Henry Nanabochi NPP national organizer ana fe honorable Vincent Eko Asafwa Esqua Tafu MP omo gigina mu the case ne court say tietia omo ya revoke appointment tietia omo fa ho so eti court nhwe na ntimi nka na omo ntimi democracy no ntimi NCP mama ka na dia ya revoke ne de mo de nka ho bi de wo afebo utifi afebo na ye nyina so ye de anu tumu bi ana ye kan say president ye so koto so yon abaju session na wa sensu asu de wonti se menua no mo wie school na ya fo madwuma no si apam mo na wo se men so be kabi ye nyina de anu tum ene president na ye kan ti ye hwese 14th March ne beso na teacher fo no betima go through process no se de o maka no na ya hwe se yetimi afo mo back and I say ya ke de letter na beto bonte keke nso nyine behu eti de kan da president as say ya kasaye watie wa ya mai na be ka cho say akufo-addo bawumia ampamo nurse ni bia time obaye no asafre ni bio wa ampamo teacher ni bia time obaye 2017 o maka say o masafre ni bio the difference between NPP and NDC no edamase
abusia mejiri so obi ahoye hwe NDC aban this NDC government enti da ben na modi obuo be magana for da ben na mo be respect Ghanaians a omo kosa live eto abamam da ben na modi ni die be magana for a omo du mutumi yesika everything a shemonsa ese mumbu o man Ghana na ahoto embra ematimemfo da ben na modi ni die be magana for hwe enra na Independence Day ya wa ye be mu say Sam George Minister of Communication updated the Facebook page asema o kan nyina na say through MAHAMA intervention telecommunication companies decided said they will give Ghanaians special offer nti utua 10 Ghana cedis a unya 6 gig of internet data bundle na sasem we okaye no we saw a lot of NDC full soldiers on social media sharing yeah my papa ba hey challenge easy now apparently this is something that telcos no have been doing over the years 2024 2023 every special occasion to say Independence Day this telecommunications company on their own volition Emma special offers to their customers, and Nadiano wasn't influenced by anybody. It wasn't influenced by Mahama. It wasn't influenced by the minister. It had no hand of this useless government. Now, so Sam George, as characteristic of him, came to lie to Ghanaians. I say NDC Abino, Anna, and any telcos in Ekasai to give an offer to Ghana, this offer to Ghanaians. It's very shameful. You see, Omota Bema normal power and chair just 2 months. But they are scrambling all over to point Adieba Akopa or Mayam Ghana for Enya Sonfa. So they are struggling, they are stressing strenuously, trying to prove a point to say, Omwazumi office after 2 months, Ometinya Bibia Ghana for Anya Sonfa. So and they've resorted to lies, propaganda, Yantu Futu Ghana for any. And when we didn't see Omoyesa, in this short period, Mahama president, Besian 67 billion Ghana cedis. And they have nothing to show for. Omunti mean say, ya to blog ba ko pese empo ewo ha. If this 67 billion Ghana cedis nim. Omunti mean ka say bia ya to ambulance ba ko say ya Ghana nim ebenya son faso from the 67 billion Ghana cedis a car. And abesian o ma kwa akwaje. It is hard we should lie. Yen penny in chanto. Ne Ghana for musi ye bibi. Ne tosum yenunti a omo yes and say 2 months omobedi oman. It has been one bad news from one bad news to another bad news. There has been disappointment throughout. And obeti yes said nesi alawa teacher training alawa abani ntimintua. Obeti yes omo aya form aduma over 50,000 a year omedi. Obeti say parents they need to pay for PTA fees. Obeti say boarding fee, feeding fee, so it has been one bad news to the another. So right now they are scrambling all over, trying to pinpoint Adieba Maya Ghana for Enya Sonfaso, so that Ghana for Ebekasi will buy a toy amount so abaso. Why me now kasa wa with minimum so why disappointed in this NDC. Doom so with them.
This is not parliamentary dress. This is unparliamentary. And Mr. Speaker, you must ask him to go back and dress and come properly to the floor of the House.
With respect, Mr. Speaker, this is Gubavera. This is Gubavera. When we were young, they call it a akufo-addo shirt, a gentleman's wear. Sometimes we should not use some form of ignorance to rather say things that we don't know. How do you say that Gubavera? No. How do you say it for Hansa to capture? That Gubavera is a shirt which, when one wears, it's amount to improper dressing and is not parliamentary. The last time somebody attempted to say that Gubavera is pajamas, and Mr. Speaker corrected that person. This is a gentleman's shirt, very unique.
Hey, me pamucho NDC for Okatakyire frifa or starting the programming. Now where bosome ba ko kra onya yo. Na afa ya den ena munyina mo ko attack ni. Mesra mo munya botre because 4 years journey and a year call. Emra Captain Smart, Kevin Taylor, Yatiti, Media General, Johnny Walker, Ola Michael, Abeku Santana, United Showbiz Program, Bulldog mo, Omo Atake ba umiane na nado mono. Obi anyomo we. Na mo di Okatakyire frifa, estarte kakra bia, mumini ya, matiko kummoja. Enye munshe mushuye because afei ena Okatakyire wa possible no munya kura hunhwe ebeje munsem
Okatakyire Afrifa Ghana mind dawase nyame nhyirawo Ghana mind edawase nyame nhyirawo sana nkofo bi onyansa okrom ha sana Ghana fo bi onyansa okrom ha sana Ghana fo bi akọ school okrom ha Okatakyire Afrifa pave the way. These are people that I would submit to. These are people that I'll bow my head to learn from. These are people that I will forever respect. Okatakyire Afrifa is showing us the value of education. He's showing us the value of reading. He's showing us the value of wisdom. One principle that I've always believed in this life is that whatever you intend to do, whatever you want to do in this life, there is a better way of doing it. There is always a better option. There is always a better way of doing it. Okatakyire Afrifa will take you through an intellectual journey. He will enlighten you. He will educate you. He will upgrade your mind without having to insult anybody's father or uncle or grandfather. These are the people we should emulate in society. Every youth in this country must emulate the lifestyle of Okatakyire Afrifa. Preach, preacher. Preach, preacher. We are solidly behind you, and nobody would intimidate you in this country.
Kevin Cortella. Ooh. O Kevin Tell o crowd o Kevin Tell ko bi du atema ese ka asa ko chini paniska wo so wutiwe o Kevin Tell wo so wutiwe eti na crowd e da me hu o picture wo gina o pa o tinka sati asa ko de esa ko de kra me jelu wo ne de wusu masa and the data boy de o Kevin Tell ni ma me ka chiro Ghana na ete no data board den sebi ba dream ba bia no nim de opo wi aso kwakoto data board den e dey be show Kevin Tell all in the name of obetie di atem aboa kwasia Jimmy aboa we udi amanfo of atem na udi amanfo na nanom atem we di atem sa asabi e de mi wu atem opem so se tutu nya me kase bo di amabu mu ase wo so wo tutu kase ti asate wo awura ni akopon na de ka awura ka ta chef na me shaka ta chef na so ye bo abaso no sabi o de me se sabi unu nyansa on fa atem di nka eni atem criticize issues, analyze the issues, and yansafo betio, and yansafo ebe betio. Akwe what's known as an allow silence team is what said, and I bois that was ya for a more full of Bugano. Who can tell a wood with the gun of Watamo? I don't blame you. I don't know, blame myself on a more fire. Can tell your bro, will be get Jimmy, some to manifest. But the chef for an show, man of the moment, nobody. Tell and I walk Kevin Tell and the woos, oh, threatening will be. Oh, Bobin training, oh. Radian Copon. Katache friend, I mean, shall be my cook for Santini Beman, I mean, shall. Cromano, Yampeso, Bia Babena, Katache, and I say, Massa. Kevin Tell, I never did some more Ghana, I did tipping for them for the past years. For the past years. Kept Mr. Katache for the pen on the Mesro. Mr. Mahama'S criticize and analyze issues. And this funny, I didn't criticize you, analyze issues. A new matter, a new pop pay. You have the right, you have the certificate, you have the everything. So it did not Kevin Tell. Because all deserve it. So Kevin Tell only 2 weeks, it will be the Santa Fatem. Only 2 weeks, it will be the Sakodiatem. Kevin Tell away, only 2 weeks, it will be the Ampomatem. We do be a Temogana, or Mobia, or Clemus or so a Bama, or Bagana or today. We also know why you bear more Ghana than sustainable. Stupid boy like that. It means because on the good MPP. Who Kevin Tell? A co-teller. What for said the child blues? Hey, Katache for a Jumana now, you know. Me say Kevin Tell and Kwandi, don't be a fire. You will be a Tawachi. Because Kevin Tell across fire, Abua was here, Jimmy. Abua was here, Jimmy. I want to show Ukrainian supporters. I'm on more fire. More fire. I can tell your blue and my fans. Now I will Kenya assassin. Wow, okay, as some years ago, I think I'm touch Granky and Quasia for Jimmy. You will be a tower 247. 247. And I'm almost to carry Katachi Kevin Tell me seriously. The Corvus Kevin Tell a convention. Come then, Yansa will trim Bukusiano. Ah? Kevin Tell and Yan Sabino trim like at a chef between Yan Sani Bema Bema of 10 gramo. Ecosia Kevin Tell. Katachi a Jumana Yano. A Jumana Awayano.
Kwame, I want NDC to succeed. You know why?
Tell me.
I played a phenomenal role. Personally, Kwame, I work in 16 orphan constituencies. 14 out of the 16 were won. I want to go back in 2028 to see us winning more.
What did you do?
Me? President Mahama himself, I donated 100,000 to him cash.
You are rich, you're okay.
No. Even the sea receive fresh water. If Nalaji said Agongo may want more businesses to survive. 2, out of the 16 countries, I gave it 10,500 t-shirts each. Not only that, I went in most of them more than 5-6 times. and the results shown. Don't forget, in 2028, I don't have to go back to give promises. I'll go back to give accountability. In 2028, I can't go back to Mpoho, Esikade Keteng, Kwesimintin, Akontombra, Afano South East, Brekum East, Doma East, Zabzugu, Tatali, Techiman South to give promises of what the government will do.
I see the routes. You started from the south.
Exactly.
And the same stretch.
Everywhere.
From western to western north.
Yes.
Inside Bono.
With my own sweat money, not party money. But in 2028, if I'm going to go back, I can't go back to give promises. I'll go back to give accountability. So when I go to Zazugu Tatale 2028 to campaign, what would then be the impact I have made there? So you see, if let's say all things being equal, you fail to empower me, reward me, and I stay back, there will be a loophole in 2028. Because the energy maybe I exerted in 2024, that energy may not be there in 2028. But me,
Sam George, can you say Krumani on NPP for how? Say I'm president can go jam after say NDC party ordinary people. And the MPP then lawyer as a lawyer for near the other. Yes. You do control and now be look up and cash it say the NDC for by much data. I also say telecoms no me dada. Tono cross a book when man so oh power that's your propaganda. Oh power Sam George. What that's your propaganda. Hey, somebody money throw there 4 and 5. Non grades number. Sam George. When Mr. Okatakyire say if say Nana wanted to stop Galamsey, between the 1 week keep stopping Galamsey Ghana now. Your government has been in power for 2 months now. Galamsey about your stopping and I say DNA Koso. Also our opposition is in Nyanza Chobia. What you would Zana consul on sign gave for Biono. O parts never power up to now when you sign. Now all the old Sam George day, you're the new in a room. Okatakyire another power, the 1 week keep ever stopping Galamsey Ghana now. But your mobile 2 months, 8 weeks moving stopping Galamsey. We all said 1 week stopping Galamsey. Wow, government now, moving for 8 weeks stopping Galamsey. And this said we are moving in a 419 political party. It's not me mentioning or some line control my NDC that me be that. And then people go no more control my cheddar. And I'm a talk about my okay, don't go cross over. And I'm a talk my Ubfofo. NDC, because I know them. Politics may be a church, may read the politics in my Ghana history. No, minimum the papa be a NDC, I'm a Ghana. So why should I waste my energy to go and vote for NDC? But I have been the nothing to go planning. But the chairman say NDC, 419 political and come A plus. I got trouble for. As I order brofo to go Facebook doing it home. But they cannot parliament they win him. Why are they? A plus, I mean, can't say control. Nana do can one sembu. One can one sembu. Olumano were the president 8 years. And whether you like it or not, Ghana history air concern Nana is the best president ever. Because no man Nana be dear or you know, president be no or ye be. To the extent that we show 3.5 million students free. To the extent all the Napu ever. To the extent that any man any one another man buy. Nana the music, Nana look the music outstretched for a small boy there, because on the money booye. Nana the money booye, a mass will be a person of Bossubi. Nana don't go for it. Nana the music ambulance, a blue crewman, and they'll take quick, Nana Dwamemu. Nana the music teacher training and necessary no could be as a bush, your more allowance me. You try consistently 8 years. Young two, some months to cram a baboom a ba. Now the music is light mu dead, or the light must say color cry and another dunk of Kufaro. Olmano Pum, well, two president in 8 good years. Nana one quama, 1 year for president, or did 12 8 years. Young Tunamana maybe more. Tinya 3 plus, you know, express yourself. Oh, parliament, they pay to a farmer own your busy for no go more for, and they here. Leave Nanado alone. He has done his best. Olumano is a president be and compare Olumano Ghana. Many you know right, but we are waiting. I hope this day serves as a great reminder to the NDC that Ghanaians have long accepted democracy as their way of life. And so this their Rambo-style military-sponsored raids and intimidations does not scare anybody On the contrary, it rather makes Ghanaians think twice as to what the NDC's understanding of democracy is. We have once stood our grounds against a mass murderer, and innocent people lost their lives to get us to where we are today. We will do it again if the need arises. Enough of the recklessness and brutality, and help us to resist oppressors with all our will and might forevermore.
Gifty Owaremensa, former executive deputy director for national service. Samre Aminoka say close to 24 hours in here. NIB action. Wabra yenim baby omade mamenafa. To the extent say onwa ni kunu onene dasore ese onim baby omade ne yere nafa. President John Dramani Mahama, with all due respect, the way and your melkono, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ada maamenu sabi wakum nipa na sabi wakum nipa kra na sabi obi a wakum nipa kra no ye de ne fa due process mu ena ye di na asem obi a mo se mo na mo ka se scandals be bra akoso na abreso enti se scandals akoso na abreso nipa no wa abrochiri waba oba ye no nso wamfa ne ho ansie wa be report ne self enti die na si ho kwan se ye de ne fa even due process ma e de na si ho kwan se baby ye de ne koye ma ni kunu enhu. Hey, the way I must see yan man among kind who say the podia and anka abuane to the Samson and call conform in Semu. But me, I don't blame President Mahama. I sometimes blame my own NPP people. Because as a party, you're a party chairman, you're a party secretary, you're a party organizer. Look at how we are treating our people. Look at how these NDC people are treating our own NPP people. And they give to our men say, "Mrobedi ni position no one share NPP ni biana." And I want free party no, and I give to one Jumama party no. Yachi munipa close to 24 hours in here. Muntimi meka and then in 3 days yeti kromoha Peter Mawu yakwana residence akwa sese yeti kromoha enra eskumi akwatia MP yakoni fie ekwape no. Give to your warrior or Barbesia, 38 years or Barbesia. Look at how they are maltreating her. Na party for moto, na B as national organizer. What you want say can say a your friends a revocation of appointment in Kokota and Kasami match record at
I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Yes. The women are women. The women are women. I like what I'm seeing. Action women. Hey, we're too much. Natural levels. Yes. Hey. If people say yeah, I obi pese ochi ye MP ewo illegal way ye mpene akotia achima akotia emma me bomo baso mo yade papa achima akotia ma mo yade papa hwe mo nam ena achima akotia MP eskumi breaking news ya chi no BNF achi ne enu ano enye nukure obi anchi no omo muko honum so omo ye BNF no omo ye BNF omo ye illegal BNF omo ya kronfo no nko omo kwa akọ kidnapping no ena man se da omo mpene akoti ama mo abo adwuma we kire se macho ebeto ahoden hwe ha MBB ya wo ma we have the women wo be hu mi video yi send na nkoto achima kotia ma no se omo bo adwuma omu nyese ye bo ma baso papa se ye ntena ho Wa wo beti so wo mpeswa so yesi wo MPP say ni say na yesi biya na omonye biya na ifo ade ti na make asa na nu ebisi ye e wo voter region omuko honorable Peter Mawufie say omuko akoseche ho boys ni stop wo mu omu tututu no echire presidency e ka say omu nim ho hwe oman panyin so omu nsuma wo bia nti omu mu ba ho no omu nsuma wo bia na omu so omu bia na afọ omu ko honorable Peter Mawufie te say no ya fa ne say obi bia na obeba wo mpeso so oba abechi wo MP a emfa kwan mu no enyo oman panyin na soma no say NPP for ma akotia ma wa wo beti hu say wo MP enkrofo bi hwehwe na ache no no mun hyase mun yem mako na mun so no so he nyem mako koke misua mun kope misua mun kope misua suru wisa fomu wisa akakaduro mun yam mfra na mun so no so na mun fanhyehyɛ bantuam mun twini mi enhye bantuam na mun fanhye mo bag mu na enna ho mun ti senkrofo bia ba mun peso so mo de ka bia ba mo dwunu ho mun tiase a mun pire ben wo mo mun bisa mo mo pede wo ya mpeso so ai o mo ya o mun spray wo mani mun spray wo mani because side way na e koso no e ya akobone tezo mo peso mo ti na nkrofo fa ahodie so e wo Ghana ha enye senso na wo so wo man ne ekọ enye se wa obi awi na election ti na nkrofo bi afamra hye mun nsam no mudi nsam hunu ha so obi ba won peso so a wo mani fa one eye enko bebi ofiri ba ye sese obi obe enna sa gifty mo se wamra mo one no lawyers ba mo di teni no omo ma ne bail wo pia sese amika so obi ani bebi a mo di gifty akọhye obi ani bebi a mo di na akọhye we ye be friend sa e kidnap mo kidnap abaya no mo kidnap no mo kidnap abaya din ade o man panyin so wonim ho hwe eno na mo ye eni say no NPP ni bi panyin bi a yese ye invite no misre mo supporters mo ni akire
Mr. President John Dramani Mahama Independence Day ni dini kama Ghana din finhia adosia ngwotwe 68 good years oba no se na akufo-addo Independence Day no anase 6 March na yedi no e coste dodo nti wo de oba no Oma ye bedin ba bi fa kwa school bia match woni krom enko ba bia sere ba ya be cut down cost enfa eka bia mere e be to sere ba Ghana o se person mu ayo he sika ni o mani mu sere ba benya bia re atum yes wa dwen pan wa ya de initiative na ba wa ya de nemom o se e cut down cost dia Independence Day na 6 March e die no me hu de kom ye hu percent o se 5% no 5% na mo kanu ye na abrewa miewu mo sika din a mo de ato na mo ade sono ana ade aduade bi a Independence Day na yan sida ni gidigidi sara na akufo-addo dibi no amankofo twitwa hwe no atwitwa hwe no wo de wo se da bi ye be cut down cost enti amount no na se sika ye dibi ye binya to na se bibi botni bi a Ghana no finhia dosia nwotwe na wadi no ye de ama Ghana no ana se ade a mo sisi dua bi ana mo ye ede ahye Ghana ni manyam se da bi ankate anfa cost anfa ka bi ama enti kana anfa ama no sika na ye di be sei ana amount no ye di be sei first na sabio yenya a lighter na se na yenim de wo form of politics ba se se ya dosu ko politics nim enti wo ya de ani eduwachi na yetetaw kakra Mr. President magana fo hu se Ghana for na akufo-addo no di Independence Day na so di 6 March no na de e kaba omani ba me de ma be cut down cost say ni manya to am di say mi di si we am Ghana for mi di ye we ahye Independence Day ni monyam anase 6 March ni monyam say president kofo e ba no ye nwuma kese e wo abra ye di Ghana 50 no obi ani de kofo ye no o di Independence Day ni ye si Jubilee House ni Jubilee money ade ma Ghana no enti mesrawo Mr. President John Dramani Mahama me who say Independence Day no 6 March no ya cut down cost e ka bia mam we MC bia me gina ho am speech DC bia me gina ho ka say me fa ka fi Kumase na ba Accra na me fa ka fi Tamale na ba Accra na be say e ka bia mam enti John Dramani Mahama o 5% na o kan ye na abro na ote akuase no ntia se mommo sika ni din ehu se we ni enya to ho anya we ni enya to Ghana person because o kodo na so wa wi amana kanka se ba obi ba ye no sanka se na de ye ni ye e no de aba ni ye na o de oba wasa bet so say Independence Day na say 6 March no nya de o de o celebrate na say o de ye mfa e ka bebre nko de enkohyem ai because na akufo-addo also worry nam no amana kadumpe akufo-addo so onye Ezekiel no manka senere enyankwa na akufo-addo onye Ezekiel no manka senere enyankwa edinka sena abeto anase nam na abeto na awde wo se wo ma omane person mo ehwe nemu ye pesika atum mehu de koso ene yehu de Independence 6 March no wo ye de amagana fo na wo ye de ashegene fo ni munyam. Yes, Mr. President, mehu 6 March no so mfa so cutting down cost no amount tra we save we no because o sa portfolio no at the committee 24 economic committee no and now a new system ministers now we see we no and yes Independence Day cost we na adekwa ko muka because we want go wa for the 24 economy say ono na medical 24 economy so no me na sa ho na wo ko muka in the cutting down cost na Independence Day ya mo ho ka no and sa ho adwuma na adekwa and just say Robin Peter to pay for what you kono nya kwantia nti magana fo hu say Independence Day ya ni anase ya nyini gidigidi say akufo-addo ya na odi gidigidi ma ekaba o manem me de yes me Messiah me savior me boagara anase Ghana for me wo mu adwempa nti Ghana fo ye ndi ni gidigidi no say na menya na say dan we na mdi sie say e kwan we na mdi ya hye Ghana ni munyam say da Ghana di mfinhia aduosia nwotwe no Ghana for mu say yes yenya President John Dramani Mahama on your buy no Independence Day and as 6 March say no ye de ma Ghana na Ghana di ni baby so you know ye de ma Ghana say President Kufuor eye bi Messiah yesrew o wi amna kadupe enti do pe no asa be de befa obi nya Ezekiel no amade pe na ye de enyankwa Mr. President magana for hu de wo de baba ya magana for o ka ti down cost bia na ye de ya hu se sky de ska bebre na aka Mr. President bi hu ska no
ene epo ene yiri favota region foi ketu for epo na yiri form Muslim kosi hard village meanwhile adisia wo voter region enya sea defense ene dia mabu mani aguso ena monam na modi aso form ene kosi hard village na se ni pani wa hard village ni for ene be ko eni pa hunya eche hard village ene re epo na ese nyoma ewo ketu no collect me go school among Faja Padia essay. Meanwhile, you want penny for me, and I'm so much see village. What do you share? A punenam quam for karma. See defense, see defense. Now imagine, say, said you so a yirafa, additional voter region. Dying in your money, a Japadia, Bebre, assess say. Na kananado dan kwa akufo-addo ene Dr. Bawumia ene da so teso se Ghana man panini na bedi akire a anka nsem ben pa na NDC fo ya ene omayi omani ama voter region fo ya voter region fo from kura omu fi omu anka nsem ben pa na ombeka kire na nado ne Bawumia ewiase me say dia wobedua nanu na wobetwa
Kwana busuya mesre se oba full account na mame na yendi enkomo bi agwa visi tidal waiver ekoso voter region nyamienim nokre eyade a emu oya me ensem bi say ba we should put our political differences aside and speak whether say MPP NDC ni nyina ne say enwoma bi say atu yenuanu bia let's try to be in their shoes na yenhwe se de yaw no etie. My problem is that in Ghana and Penyinfo aren't they aware of this tidal wave and measures banner from Kwajohoho 19 Kwajohoho or Mudi Guaquem Ediama Sankofon. And Rabbi who said after the Independence Day celebration, President Mahama, Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, Ibrahim Mahama Mokoho, we are Mokoho, Makwa Kasa na 51 household affected, and at the end there we will make sure Unim Demea. We are Makohui and no one no asa and Kofoni Yashi free Messi asa. Na a Fibesanso, no more say channel. But me was angle for we, or more to a bow, I'm to a ba. But I want to ba yen hwɛ ahokyere a ɛkɔ mo so it is about time yetima amufuo no se enne ye hu ne se bia voter region ochina betima ba bi fufuru enti measures no bia ɛyɛ mpanyimfo di gu akwam no mpanyimfo hwɛ no momfo ngu akwam nyamia nim no kre se ye kasi ye di voter region fo omaba omoto achi anka omo development ka bi nko ye kasi ye because since 19 kwadwo ho omato aba ma NDC sa nanso no enye no ne ye ka ade a ye ka ne se whether so omoto aba ma NDC and NPP nyame anim omoye Ghana for and they also deserve something. President Mahama, with all due respect, mama we nye one time visit bi ni ade camouflage bi ase mo pese Ghana for hu se mo ye adwuma enti na mo call ho. No, we should find realistic solution to the problem. And yes sir, abre bia no ede ohaw e na be break Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana for munim ni entia do mama o ye Ghana for ayakayaka dia Haron Sabi Onyina home. If you say oh no, according to the science of John Mama, Ghanaians have short memory. Ghanaians have short memory. Yewa dinum ya. You feel mwotri na dakope o mautofidia ure fi ayakayaka di oduwa fem ni nyina. It will be track on your bia or take Ghana for. The shorter time, no pet of Yama Ghana for the. That's how my new Ghana for coming now be a refi. On one kind, now pass to see MBC, Yajedi.